Hey. Welcome, welcome. If you see the live lit up in the left-hand corner in red, you're watching the live in action. You don't see us lit up in red, that is completely okay. Continue to watch if you enjoy our content. And yes, you can always catch replay of the live stream. This is going to be our planner decoration live, and we'll give it a few minutes for people to start coming in. I didn't give a post because I did mention it in the last live we did and video that we would keep our planner decorations live on Monday. Hey, Angie, good morning. And so make sure to thumbs up the stream. And how are you doing this morning? I got a lot. I got to go down and get blood work. And then me and my husband have a couple errands and stuff we got to do after this. So I wanted to do it really early because I'm fasting and stuff. So I'll drop the membership link for anybody that wants to join the channel. And then, yeah, I can do it from my phone. So how's your morning going? Doing laundry and chores. Oh, I feel you. It's always that fun stuff, huh? I'll share the planner stuff in a minute, give people a few minutes time to come in. Here's the link to join the channel for anybody that would like to. But come on in. Feel free to drop any kind of links if you have links you want to drop or channels. Yes, make sure to thumbs the stream up as y'all come in. We'll give it a few minutes for people to get here and start coming in. And yeah, I'm just going to be kind of peddling. Is my big chore day? Okay, yeah, Monday's always the beginning part of the week for us to get stuff done. And then, yeah. It's just kind of a lot going on. So, yes. So, how's y'all's weather? It's been really hot here. Here we go. Nope, I don't want to do that. Go ahead. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let me check this off real quick. No, you don't. You're not jumping up there. My cats all want to jump up there and take over. Like, oh, I can do it. So I have 3 appointments this week, though. And, yeah, I have a lot personal going on. I do share some on the platform. I don't share a lot here on the platform. But I still want to keep posting. And we're not doing a set schedule anymore, Angie. We're just doing videos as we can and uploading. There's just too much right now going on. So, and it just, the channel wasn't doing that great. It seems to do better with the revenue and just the views and all that without having a set schedule. And I can just bring y'all videos as I can and want to and need to and stuff. But let's go ahead and get started. Welcome, welcome to Crystal's Daily Dose of Joy. Welcome, family, friends, and followers. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. We are a variety channel. We upload consistently. We used to be on a set schedule. We just recently took that off over the last couple of days. We upload planners, cleaning, vlogs, random videos, a little bit of everything here on the platform. If that is your cup of tea, then make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share us out. It does help the channel. We also have monthly memberships, super thanks and gifts that you can join the channel. I have a level 1 at $1.99, a level 2 at $2.99, and a level 3 at $4.99. All of my levels offer early access to all videos, photos beside each level, shout outs. I do a lot of giveaways. We're still trying to grow the channel and meet our threshold amount in the revenue and build those watch hours. And this video is a planner decoration live. So we're decorating in my happy planner. This was a gift from my husband. This was for Christmas last year. And I write everything down, y'all. I keep up with appointments. I keep up with school stuff. I keep up with to-dos, goals, chores. I just enjoy planners a lot. And I'll show y'all what we did this last week. If you're coming into the stream, make sure to like and subscribe. If you would like to drop your channel, and you do have a YouTube channel and you do videos or Facebook or whatever, and you can drop the link. If you don't know how, feel free to ask. We'll help you drop a link. And do keep the stream respectful. You know, that's what it's about. So, yes, and most of my videos will be lives because it's just easier for me to do it that way. I went live early today because I have to go down and get blood work. Me and Chris, my husband, have a few errands we got to run after this. And so, yes, these are what I call the dashboards. It says, just bloom. You can put stickers on these. Just use them in the planners to mark your page. Yeah, it's summer. I have a laid back schedule. Yeah, I hear you. So if y'all can hear me and see me okay, throw me hearts. Please do help support. A lot of you ask, how do I join when you're curious how to join? If you look down in the stream, you'll see the word chat, or you're commenting in the chat. And then you see the little emoji face. And then you see the little money signal with a dollar symbol. And you see a little plus sign and hearts. You click on that little money symbol and it takes you into the ways you can join the channel. So over here is what I call the currency page. I always put a Bible purse down here at the notes. And here's my actually weekly right here. And we did a sloth theme. The Bible verse I put, dear friends, now we are children of God, and we know that when Christ appears, we shall be like him. Comes from the good book of John, 1 John chapter 3, verses 2. Thank you. So let me take my paperwork out. There's so many paperworks and stuff. I have 3 appointments. I'm not really worried about y'all seeing the appointment times or dates or the names. Mason's birthday is coming up here soon, but we got graduation on, I don't know why when I do it, like if I'm showing it this way, it goes that way. If I'm showing it that way, it kind of freaks me out a little bit, but I don't know why it does that. So, but Mason's got graduation Wednesday at 7 p.m. He's graduating from high school and he's going into high school. Yeah, from 8th grade. But I'm sorry, I said high school, from middle school. And he'll be going into high school. And then so I've got 3 appointments. I have blood work today. I have a place on my back they're going to be lancing. And then I have a dental appointment where they're doing, I think, the cleaning on my bottom teeth. They turn 27 on Thursday. Oh, my goodness. See, time goes by too fast. Here's the theme we're going to be doing. We're just going to use 1 washi tape today and this. My son picked them out, y'all. So he said, Mom, call it an Under the Sea theme. And he gets his stickers. This was a Walmart sticker book. Or maybe my husband got it on Amazon. I'm not sure. And then I thought this tape would go really good as thick. He's got that sea look. Good idea, Mason. Yeah, he's at school. So make sure y'all do come in. Thumbs up the stream. Share us out if you can. Y'all, that's the thing, though. We have to, if you're here and you can, that's great and supporting. I'm trying to support everybody else as much as I can and be very supporting. But some of you asked, just so y'all know where I'm at, you know. Let me pull it up real quick before we get started. And I do mention the memberships. That's how. See the amount? Oops. Something about the lighting. They say, there you go. That's where we're at. I have to have a $100 threshold before I get paid for the first time. So, and I just share that because I don't ever want people to think, oh, she's just here being big. That's not me. Everything is always optional on this channel. But the more you support, the more we offer. And we do. So, get my scissors. And I think I'm going to do this across the note section, this washi tape. It's got the backing on it, the type of backing you pull off the back. Most of my washi tapes come from Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby. So, but can y'all hear and see me okay? Make sure you do. Do it right there. And I'm going to do like the flag type cut. Be right back. I'm going to decorate my planner with you. Okay, yes. Fun idea. Yeah, and feel free if you got planners, my planner ladies, to decorate the planners with me. That's always fun. And do come on in, say hello, and like us, and thumbs up our stream. Let me let a few people know that I'm live real quick while you're doing that. I typically stay on for about an hour. Gotta get my under the sea stickers. Oh, you got the under the sea stickers. That's cute. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I sent a few people. Sometimes our stream has more people. Sometimes it don't have a lot. That's completely okay. You know, come on in and say hello to us. Okay. So I like to do what's called the flag cut with my washi tape sometimes. You don't have to do that. You can buy the tape already made like that, but you're just putting a triangle in your tape. Well, literally, you're cutting a triangle. And it gives it like that flag look on the ends. And you can do the same thing on the other side. 2 people watching and 1 like. Welcome, welcome. Come on in and say hello with us. Come on in. Watch the stream. And so. And then we pull that backing off the back. Woo. Gonna go right here on notes. And I may have to still cut some. Let's see. I don't know if I will or not. I will hold it up and let y'all see in just a minute. Okay, wait. It's going to come off a little bit. That's okay. And you can always take your pages out. Like I'm getting ready to take these out. And move your page. See how it's hanging off at the end? I just want to cut that to kind of make it look. Be careful because you can cut your pages. If I cut mine a little bit, I don't stress, but you can. You know. And I need to find. I might find a thin one to put there. I gotta be sure I don't lose all my paperworks. And then, because that's a thicker tape, I could go down with it, but I don't want it to cover up my numbers. So I want to find another tape to do with the bottom part. I got so many tapes, y'all. It's ridiculous. So let's see. But I hope everybody's having a blessed day and blessed morning. We've had kind of a interesting morning, but pretty good. Kind of a lot of things, I guess you can say, that had to kind of be dealt with. And kind of glad now. So. This is my kitty Mushroom. Say hello, Mushroom. Say hi. See, I want to get on the laptop and start pressing buttons. This baby will be 7 months on the 10th. So I'll be 7 months on Mason's birthday. And he was a Petco kitty. So he was $70, was vaccinated, had his little shots, was fixed, was treated for fleas and ticks and all that good stuff. He has a little bargain kitty. And I came with adoption papers. My name was already Mushroom, so they left my name as Mushroom. And I love to play fetch and catch. I'm very needy. I think I'm a big help when it comes to planter decoration. I'm looking for another type tape. I want it to kind of blend with the sea. I might just do a solid color, though. I didn't have my tapes out. I should have been ready. That's okay. I haven't bought washi in a long time just because I have so many different washi tapes. So, man, if y'all, sorry if it wiggles my cat. Oh, goodness. Let's see. I know I have a sea theme type tank. If y'all can hear me and see me okay, make sure to thumbs up. We got a mermaid one, but ain't a mermaid theme. Let's just do this blue, because it's got a lot of blue. It's like a glittery blue. Nah. He's bound and determined. I'm going to get into something. This is not fun. Mama's over there talking to something, and I can't help. Y'all, I had coffee. I wasn't supposed to have coffee, but fasting. I might have to have another cup of coffee. I'm not eating. I have to fast to go get blood work done, but I don't know. Okay, good. Yeah. I'll do this one down at this is like a glittery looking one. I'm going to do it down right here and then hole punch. So thank you for Angie for joining the stream. Thank you for being one of my monthly members too to the platform. I don't want anybody to ever feel like you have to. It's not a have to do thing. If you're here and you choose to, you are definitely helping with us being a monetized channel now, but it's not a have to do thing. And I do want everybody to know that. I appreciate you enjoying my content. I try to bring y'all good content. It just got to a point where with the weekly schedule and us having certain videos on set days, and then there would be something come up on that day, and then I couldn't upload, or one video would get views and there would be another video that didn't get views. I'm just me, y'all. I keep it real simple, you know. I don't change up my schedule or try to go out and do fancy things. I just do what works for me and my family. And I got monetized. Some of you guys, thank you for the 2 likes. Warshy and Coffee, hey. I got monetized January 10th. So with this being a hobby, it is also like going to be a second income. And it's starting to grow a little bit. So it is much appreciated. We do have a lot of personal going on. And that was one reason why I changed up the schedule on our videos. Some of it I share, like my health. I don't go into details with health. That personal stuff around here, I don't share a lot of that here on the platform. So please do support if you can support and you're helping. If you're already supporting, then it's much appreciated. Your support don't have to necessarily mean, oh, well, you watch every video and you can catch it from front to back, or you have to give money every time you're on the platform. It's grateful. And if you can, that's grateful. But it can just be through you making sure you're liking videos and you are trying to catch them. Because YouTube gives us a certain requirement. Like with watch hours, we have to have a set amount of watch hours before you get like the ads and stuff added in. With the revenue, not just one time, every time you have to have $100 threshold. And there's certain rules, you know, there's certain things that they allow. There's a lot of things they don't. I'm kind of glad, even though it's been more of a gradual and it's been moving a little bit slower than what I expected. I'm kind of glad they done it that way because YouTube's app is protected. It keeps everybody that does do videos and content, it keeps everybody kind of respectful, and you don't catch a lot of just nonsense. At one time, it was all over the place, and that changed, you know. And YouTube is a really, really good spot for people to come, you know, even the younger generation, these kids, teens. I'm on a walk, but watching. Okay. You're doing your morning walk. I need to be doing morning walks. Warshy and Coffee. But yeah, it's really changed. And I've been doing YouTube, golly, since we've lived out here in California. I've done videos for quite a few years now. 10, probably about 11 now. So I'm hole punching. Warshy and Coffee, I missed your live. I'll have to go back and catch replay of it when I go down and get my blood work done today. I'll sit and watch while I wait. I'm hoping that's not going to be an all-day thing. It shouldn't, just to get blood drawn. You just never know how busy the clinic's going to get. So. And if y'all are curious, Cal's Vlogs, hi. Feel free to drop your link. Come on in and welcome. If y'all are wondering, my blood work is just checking everything, but because of the place they found on my neck, I had like a lump here in my neck. That means that there's something going on with the thyroid. I'm like, if I would have had any bit higher in the category, it would have put me at like the thyroid cancer. Thank God it was benign and it wasn't. So they're trying to figure out exactly what's going on with it. So between the ultrasound image and now the blood work, because they're looking directly at the thyroid through the full panel blood work they do, that's going to kind of give them a better answer. Do they want me to take a medication? Do they want to go in and remove? And then I have some other stuff with my health, like female type things I'm dealing with. So I'm just grateful that, it's been, I didn't punch that one up completely right. Let me do that again. It's been interesting trying to get answers and trying to get help. And, I have a good doctor now. I had to switch my primary care doctor pretty much to a different one. I might have to take this out and try it again. Why's it getting stuck in there? I'm not going to be able to get a video out today, but I may possibly be on Wednesday or this Friday if possible, but I will get some shorts out today. And shorts are good. Shorts will definitely help your channel grow too. There's a lot of people that like doing shorts. There's nothing wrong with them. So just keep that in mind. How's it doing that? Maybe I'll be able to fit it in a planner like that. I don't know. See how I did it on that one end? It didn't stick enough. Let me see if it fits into the planner like that. Yeah, I can make it fit. I'm not going to try to keep fighting with it. I might use Mason's hole puncher. Probably need to clean out the bottom right here. Oh, yeah, that's what needs to be cleaned out. Let me get the trash can, y'all, and I can duck this out because it's sticking. You have to clean out the bottoms of these sometimes or they get stuck. Oh, yeah, we've had a breeze here, but the weather's been really hot. But for anybody curious, our goal is we're like, when I looked last, it was like, we're like 46 away, like I think $46, $47 away from getting paid out. Isn't that exciting? So, yeah. They told me too, and I keep mentioning this too. YouTube told me if I get, so I have 5 monthly members. If I get 8 members, we need 3 more, y'all. Then that means I can add in special features. Now, they didn't tell me exactly what comes with all the special features, what it allows us to do, what the offers are. But they did tell me once I have 8 members or more that we can definitely add special features into the live streams and stuff like that. So that's going to be really interesting when we get to that point. And if you're not a monthly member, do consider joining. That'd be interesting to see what it offers. The rubies. The ruby thing I was asking everybody about that pops up in the live stream. Those are, when you earn them, they turn into money pretty much. So they're like gifts that your audience can offer. And then I guess somehow those cycle into the revenue or cycle into money. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. But that's what they were saying. So, because I was like, what is rubies? Why do you have the little ruby symbol and then you have the little zero that shows up, the little tiny ruby, then the zero? Because like when you have the like button, it shows that. And when you have the people watching, it's the same thing. But I was like, what the heck is the rubies? And what do you do with that? Yeah, see, I didn't know what the rubies were for, and I was like, I gotta be an idiot. I'm a monetized channel, and I don't know what the rubies are for the live stream. But I kept asking like YouTube, like, hey, how does this work? How do I use this, in the live? What's it help for? Is this something they're liking on the video? Is this like an extra thing for the revenue? It just didn't make a lot of sense to me. Now let's try this again, and maybe it won't stick. Okay. Yeah, there we go. There, that'd be better. It didn't do it perfectly, but that'd be better. The link that's not gonna let me join because I don't want to pay any money for it. Well, see, and Kyle, the membership link you do that you have to pay. Like if for mine, it's level 1's $1.99, level 2's $2.99, and level 3's $4.99. I think the only way it lets you join is you have to pay. That's what it is. It's a monthly subscription. Or there's super thanks and gifts. For people that don't want to be like monthly members, you can do stickers and emojis. You can put little notes, but it's not a have to do thing. If you can, it's great. If you can, it's fine. It's not like, oh, you have to because you're here watching. Also, the membership is in the description for those who do not know. It is in the bottom of the description. Yes, it's always in the description box below. Wherever I put my phone. Oh, here it is. I also drop a link here in the stream, which I'll do now while we're doing. And then here's the text I'm using, though, y'all. And we'll do that for anybody that would like to join. That way it's easier for you to get to. You can drop it into your stream. And I'll show you kind of. Give y'all an idea. See, there's the membership link. Oh, sorry. Let me turn my brightness down on the phone. Maybe it'd help a little bit. Oops, wrong thing. But see that? Let me get my phone and do it right. See that blue little link down there at the bottom? It says links to share. It's hard to see, but it's there. That's what I click on. I can't never seem to do it from my phone. I can only do it from I can't seem to do it from the laptop. I can only do it from my phone. I said that backwards. So here's the link for anybody that wants to join. That's the membership link to our channel. Right there. You know? But yeah, the Creator Studios, that just pop up kind of like that. See that little symbol right there in red that's got the triangle in it? And when you click on that, that tells anybody that's a monetized channel, my YouTube partner program ship. It shows my revenue, what I need. I have $53.41. It shows the gifts and the super thanks. And when I click on different ones, it shows my analytics, views. It shows, sorry, I got it leaned down because it's easier to show y'all. It shows watch time hours, subscribers, the amount for the month. I hate when the phone makes it so hard to show up. There we go. See all that? And the same thing like we're here. And I'm not showing y'all to try to brag or anything. I'm just because some people have questions and need help learning this, how it works out. Come on, Crystal. Why does it do that? That's the pain in the butt. The lighting. I got the brightness turned down. Nope, there we go. You did it fine a while ago. See? You can kind of see. Yeah. So it's different things. It's cool. If it's a little hard to see, at least you can read it to us. I mean, it's okay if you can't see. Nice, yes. So those are ways that you can join the channel. Let's use these. Mason picked out our stickers, Warshy and Coffee. You weren't here earlier, so that's me. Oh no, yeah, be careful because that's Santa getting your eyes and stuff. But yeah, and that's one thing. So I think she's cool. I always pull off stickers I want to use. Let's pull one of these. Pick for the ones I want to grab. Look how cute she is. She's like blowing a kiss. She's got different colors in her fins. And then I think this is cute. It looks like a ice cream. Yeah, he picked it out. He loves doing planners. I think this one's really cute. She's like a unicorn type of fish. We're going to pull out like 4 or 5 to start off with. This one's really fun. Oh, for Vacation Bible School at church, y'all. So I'm one of the leaders. There's 4 different leaders. I think 4 different classes. We are going to be the River Otter, We have to look up fun, cool facts for that. I think me and Mason decided on the name Luna. Luna's what we're going to call our river otter. And it's called, the theme of the Vacation Bible School that they're going to be doing in the month of July for our church is True North. So it seems really, really fun. Let's use this one. I might end up using all these stickers. Y'all being silly. Yeah, I like the name Luna. I think that sounds cool and different. Okay, let's stop pulling stickers for a minute and let's start adding them. Okay. So here's the ones I picked though. But yeah, so I have a lot to get done though. I have blood work today. They're doing so for me, I have real oily skin. I'm hoping one of these days it dries out. Everybody's like, oh no, you don't want it to dry out because then you get wrinkles. I'm not worried about wrinkles, but laugh out loud. My skin gets so oily. Sometimes I have to shower twice a day. To where I get these really huge, like knot type places, like right here and around my back. And so sometimes they never head up. I have to go in and have them kind of lance them, and it's not fun. But that's what I'm going to have done on Tuesday. And then I have a dental appointment Wednesday, and then Mason has his graduation for middle school, 8th grade at 7 p.m. Y'all, and it's so cute. His youth group leader is going to try to make it. Pastor John, our pastor from church. Yeah, we love Pastor John. We just think the world of him. I've got the greatest pastor. Not to brag, but I got the greatest pastor. He's supposed to be coming to Mason's graduation ceremony. And what's cool is he kind of takes the day. He'll make several different graduations because there'll be a lot of graduations going on. So he'll make probably 3 or 4 graduations for that day, and Mason invited Dick and Val, a couple from our church that we're really close to. I think Miss Pam is the one that helps in the youth group class that he goes to. So I don't know. I think he invited Miss Pam. So there's going to be like 3 or 4 people. They give tickets for seating this year. So it's going to be super fun, super cool. So I'm going to cover up like right here where it says looking ahead. Oh, wait, no. Don't import it. Because I know that that's important. I can still put stuff there. We had a fish we named Luna. We like the name. The name is Luna is so cute. It came up with some crazy names like Bubbles. One was like Mason called it Macho. So I was like, no, like we have to have the name fun and different because I don't know what age group yet I'm assigned with. I think we're alternating, so we'll be doing all groups. We're doing like the buddy system type thing this year. And Mason was trying to help, but some of the names he was giving me, I was like, dude, we're not using that. And we kind of Googled a lot of them, just for, why not? We kind of Googled what we thought would make sense. And so, yeah, I don't know. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. So let's see. Let's put this down here. Let's put this fish down here. I'm going to try to get numbers and cover that in too, y'all. I got to put some more stickers. I ain't got enough for this week. But y'all, I'm super blessed and I'm super thankful for each and every one of y'all. Never forget that. If you're here and you're just like, I'm looking at the channel, but this ain't my cup of tea, but I thought I'm appreciative for that. If you're here and you're a monthly member or you've offered super thanks and you're a monthly member, I'm thankful for that. Hey, Matthew, if you're here and you're just watching, that's fine. I do mention things repeatedly over and over again. That's my husband, my family. That's my personality. That's not just here on the YouTube platform. I sound like a broken record sometimes. I think I've been like that since my dad would say since the time I started talking, and my nickname was Motor Mouth or Mouth of the South. So I've been like that for years. I don't think that's something that's ever going to leave me one day. It's just kind of the way mentally I kind of function. And so I'm grateful. Look at my little crab. I'm going to be busy today, Matthew. I will try to catch your replay. I will try to catch the replay. I know there's a lot of replays I need to catch up on, y'all. I've had a lot going on, and I can't share everything here on the platform. I do share some, but that's one reason I did a change on my schedule. I am still uploading as I can and stuff, but do keep in mind that I do try to catch most of y'all's replays. If I don't always catch them, I apologize, y'all. Once my revenue grows and our channel does a little bit better, I will be joining a lot of channels too, because y'all been a big support to me. And if you don't have that option, I will be there waiting until you do have that option. So, you know, I like the little star. I don't know what kind of creature is he? I want to use him, but I'm not sure what he's supposed to be. I'm kind of, he looks like a kind of a dinosaur to me. I've been on vacation, Arizona. It's hot there. It's been hot here. What'd you do in Arizona, Matthew? What happened in Arizona? Did you go with family? Did you go by yourself? How was Arizona? Was it nice? Did you like okay, even though it was hot, what did you think about Arizona, I guess? Because the weather sometimes can kind of take, not necessarily the fun out of it, but some of us do cooler weather. Some of us like hotter weather. What did you think about the place, pretty much? It would be my question for you. But yes, y'all keep supporting the channel. Keep helping us grow. I think this month, for the month of May, it was like 2026 was what they said what I made. And I think it's really nice that YouTube breaks it down. Like, they've been doing this thing where they send me a review of the month, how the entire month went for me. Then I get another review that shows how my week went, what my revenue was, how my watch time hours was, areas I can still grow in, areas that the video didn't do as great in. And that really, really does help a lot, especially when you're trying to push your channel forward and you're trying to grow, because it gives you the option to figure out where you need to be working on, what's already doing good. So just keep that in mind if you do YouTube videos, you know. So ones I picked out. I know I don't normally do this many stickers. I'm crazy, right? Here's my little dolphin. I'm feeling in a sticker mood though. Why? I think stickers help my anxiety. I don't know why. I think they help my anxiety sometimes. Was with my family, nephew, graduated high school over there. The weather, there is dry air and the place is nice. Good homes there. I want to move into. Oh my goodness, Matthew, congratulations. You graduated? Super happy. Everybody here, make sure you congrats Matthew. He graduated. I am almost at the cafe. I will be right back after I order coffee and sit down. No worries. You're okay washing coffee. Go ahead. Yeah, everybody congrats Matthew, though. He graduated. Yay, that's a big achievement. What, high school you said? Was it high school? I'm super happy for you, bud. That's so sweet. It is such a big accomplishment. My pastor was talking about this at church the other day. Not only if you're graduating, but if you made it through another year, if you had like a promotion with work. All these are milestones in our life that you should be proud of yourself. You should celebrate yourself. It means something. Oh, wow. That's nice. That's so fun. Do you feel all like grown up now? You're all grown. You're all fancy. That's a fun feeling too, Matthew, when you get to leave mom and dad. There's no more mom and dad, right? You can't tell me it ain't. You know good and well you think it is. Like, yeah, I get to go be a big person. I'm happy for you, bud. I'm happy. I wish you would have told me sooner, and I could have at least mailed you a card. I didn't even know you were graduating. I could have got you a card out in the mail. Because I knew I haven't seen you in my live a long time, and there's been a few people I haven't seen as much, but I thought, Matthew normally comes in all of our lives, but then I remember you telling me something about you were getting ready to take a vacation, so. No, you're not old. You're not old. That's what my middle child says. Mom, I'm getting old. I'm like, son, you're 21. You don't know nothing about being old. Wait till you get my age or my husband's age. Like, we're 15 years apart. So I'll be 44. He'll be 59 this year. Then you can say you're old. Then you can say you're old. You're a baby. You're a baby. Okay, y'all. Getting a little stupid over here with my stickers, but I'm about to hold it up and show y'all what I did. Okay, I think I'm done with the stickers. Dun, 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 dun. Then I'm going to put some numbers over there. That one. And in that one. I think my cat went away because he's seen I wasn't going to let him get up here on the laptop. Oh, I missed one. Wait, I missed two. I got another crab. I got to put our crab there. I've missed these little tiny ones. Little crab and little fish. I'm going to go put the crab in. I'll put the crab over here by the Lansing. Why? Because I'm not so sure. Me and my sister was talking a lot yesterday, and I told Kim I was like frantic. She's like, "Why are you frantic?" I was like, "Because I've never had." Okay, I've had stitches when I was like 3 or 4 years of age. Don't even remember it. Me and my cousin Hank was running around a coffee table. I hit my head. 4 stitches. I've never had a broke arm. Never had a leg. I've had 3 kids. Natural births, but I had the epidural in my back for all 3. Had a few different things. I've had to go back and forth emergency room, but never had any surgery. So when I hear the word surgery, my brain kind of gets like double in size. Like I get like lost in this like panic mode, I guess you can say. And I try to just please God, please, because I'm scared. And people can say, "Oh, don't be scared," but it's easier said than done. Things that are new that you're not real sure about can feel a little like scary. And that's what they're telling me with like the thyroid possibly. And then the Lansing's not bad. They just kind of go and they cut, they get all the stuff out, and they pack it back in with gauze. But I'm just like, my eyes and my face probably looks like an apple. And it just goes really red and bright because I frantic. I get really frantic, right? So let's drop the link again while we're here. And then we'll go ahead and thank you. Do y'all see the little photos popping up beside your names? All my monthly members? Because those are definitely photos. That was one of the new things I added into the perks is photos. We'll drop the membership link again, y'all. So if you'd like to join a channel, please join. If you're new here, then welcome. Do consider joining our channel. We are blessed to have each and every one of you. You can always, whether it's here in my live stream or on videos, when it's super thanks and gift. I think becoming a monthly member, I think you can do it on both too. So just always know that, that's optional. I think it was, Washi and Coffee. Me and her were talking. It's been about a couple weeks ago. I said, I'll be able to do cartwheels when I do hit my first $100 threshold mark. I'll be able to do cartwheels. She said she's going to learn with me. It is August today, Crystal. Yeah? It's August today. I'm confused by that one. So make sure to thumbs up the stream. We have 6 people watching and we have 3 likes. Oops, it went back down to 3. Okay. But see, it pops up down there when you click on that link. I'm trying to click it for y'all so y'all can see. Maybe I got my... Turn it up some. Down. There we go. Mason's friend taught me to do that. It's not June. It is. I'm not sure what you're saying, Matthew. What's not June and what's not August? I'm lost. Yeah, it's June. Oh, I said it's August. I'm sorry. It was closed. I don't know why. Oh, no. So, yeah, let's see if I got my number ones over here. Yep, I do. So, we're going to use this one to add in the numbers real quick. You're right. You got a good walk in. That's still aggravating, Marcy and Coffee. This is the 3,384 numbers, and then it's got like national holiday stickers. So we're gonna pick out some that fit. And y'all, I do that. I get what you're saying now. I was mixed up for a minute. I probably said August instead of that. Let's see. Let's do this blue typey, purpley type one right here. Now those in. And let's do a number 3. It just gives us a little bit of a different look to the planner, especially when the ones on this side the numbers kind of get covered up sometimes when I add that washi tape in. Can you kind of see that? But yeah, I don't even like having my blood drawn, but they wanted me to fast today because literally, I guess when they draw the blood, it comes out, them testing everything, looking at everything, it's a lot more clear. I hate fasting though. Like I've been drinking coffee, but other than that, I've fasted pretty much. They won't draw. And I go back on the 9th. So they got me booked out a little over a week for the results on that. Unless they call. Most of the time here in California, the way they do it is they bring you back in. They don't give you results over the phone unless it is like a huge emergency. Then they'll call. Or like for women, I don't know about men now, y'all. I know for women, like when I went down and had my mammogram done, the check, they sent me a letter in the mail, and they also brought me in for an appointment. But I also got a letter in the mail that was saying when they were checking, when they do the check for cancers or just lumps or any kind of places, they not only brought me into an appointment, but they mailed me a letter in the mail as well. So I had both. Yes, I'm getting blood work done today. It is today. I'm not excited. I should be excited, but I'm not. That's the currency page one, and that's that one. So let's put these back into the planner. I'm hoping and praying, though, Washi and Coffee, because, I've got the blood work today. I go back on the 9th for results, and then I've got the appointment tomorrow with Thomas that does the lancing of the place on my back, and then I have a dental appointment on Wednesday, and then I don't go back and see Lorena to the 9th, which is my family doctor. And then she's got me scheduled in August. I was asking her why does she want me to wait in August to do my annual, yearly stuff. And she's like, I'd rather keep it around the same date that you come in last year. So they got me seeing a gynecologist, and they want to look at a lot of things. The self-breast exam along with the mammogram, because I do have, and I'm blessed, everything's benign, but I do have more density right here in the lower part. So they want to keep eye on that and check that. And then so they want to look at the ovaries, and then definitely check the reproductive system and all that. And then I think on the 10th, I think it's the 10th, I have to go back and look. I'm supposed to go down to general medicine, and they're making me go through a whole nother appointment to get him to sign off on the authorization form for the medication for the bladder. And so there's just a lot of fun appointments. Not really fun, but I mean, I'm trying really hard to stay on top of them. I just posted my planner on Facebook. That's so cute. Here's ours, Angie, if you missed it. So, and then we got a busy week between appointments and between Mason's graduation and just a lot of stuff, during the week that's going to come up along with that. And so we got some errands we're going to run today. I would have gave y'all a notice, but like I knew that I got to go down there and get that done. Once all that's done, then I'll wait, but we got some things we got to take care of when I get done with the live. Hasn't school ended in California? Matthew, so the kiddos out here and adults and everybody, all the school systems, their deadline here is June 4th. And then graduation is the same day of the last day of school. And then some of the kids, not all, like Mason, because Mason is mild autistic, so Mason will go into summer school, and that's only half day instead of full day at this school. He'll do half day classes, and he'll do that like the rest of the month of June and then part of July. So he will end up doing summer school. And then I think our college might have the same graduation day. So most of our graduation ceremonies are going on the 4th. And there'll be a lot. I know some of them might be like a day or two difference, but it'll typically be in that same week. And it's super cute. It's like literally a couple streets down from where we live. There's a little preschool here, and it's so pretty. And let me turn this down. It's bugging me. Keeps going off. It's so pretty. They had their little graduation ceremony like a day or two ago. So most of them's all the same. Oh, well, I never did summer school. The students annoyed me most of the time. Oh, well, sorry to hear they annoyed you, buddy. We're going to just use this one to put back in here. Keep all my papers together. You know what? I feel like, how can I say it, Matthew? I feel like there's always going to be somebody that's not going to be respectful or be a bully. And you just got to pray for those people. Don't say nothing mean back. Don't have a reaction. Be kind and loving. That, like me, I'm dealing with a situation right now. I'm not going to share names or here on the platform. And me and my husband was talking a lot about it this morning. And this person, I've been nothing but very respectful. I've always tried to do what's needed to be done. They chose from an unkind place in their heart to I don't like her. I'm not about her. And that's okay. I know deep down in my heart, I've done everything that's needed to be done. And I've been respectful. I'm one of those, I can get really hot-tempered, especially if you come at me sideways. But I try to, the Bible teaches us we're supposed to be quick to listen, and we're supposed to be slow to speak, and we're supposed to be slow to become angry. And that comes from the good book of James, y'all. Very first chapter. But that's easier said than done a lot of times. But you cannot let yourself react in a way they react. You want to be kind of the bigger, better person, right? And the reason you want to do that is because you know that ultimately, that's the way Jesus was, Think about how many times, people called him blasphemer, or they were negative to him, or they tried to tell him he was lying about something, or that it wasn't right. He'd look at him and he'd smile real big. He'd just smile real big at him, because he knew. I can be angered if someone go against me or talking about me. If I find, then I need to go in action. And see, that's one thing you got to learn, Matthew. This is what I tell my middle boy. You got to learn. You don't want to address things, especially in your anger. You need to go to God, pray about it, spend time with him, and then let it cool off and then think about it. Because our mouth and our anger and our bitterness and whatever goes on turns into our actions a lot of times. And you don't want that. You want the opposite of that. You want to be the opposite of that. It's easier said than done, but it does take a lot of time and a lot of training, just a lot of time with God, really. He's always with us and for us. He's never against us. When you learn those things, it kind of makes it simple. And sometimes if somebody's saying something towards you and they're being mean towards you, it's nothing to do with you. They have a problem with themselves. It's not because they really, really dislike you. It's because they're not happy with themselves, so they need somebody else to lash out on. And that's just a true fact. You'll see many of people that just be bitter and ugly and mean, and it's because they're dealing with their own issue inside, and that's why they react to somebody else. Because sometimes we don't think about it, but it's easier to let go of what I'm feeling and explode than it is to hold it in if I'm going through something. And you have to be really, really careful of that, because honestly, it's not going to help you. It's not going to make you feel better. You're just falling into the same category they are if you react in a way they do. That's the way I look at it. We are naturally feel a certain way. When something happens, it's best to slow down and try not to. Exactly. So, Washington and Coffee, you cannot react ever. You can. I mean, I'm not saying you absolutely can't go and react to it. You most definitely can. But here's the thing. When you react to it, there's going to be a consequence that shows up right behind it for you reacting. I've done that so many times, and I'm like, why did you open your big fat mouth? Because it doesn't help. It doesn't help. People are people a lot of times. And with situations, and especially when you go to school and you're still learning, you're getting through things, you're going to have the crowd that's popular. You're going to have the geeky crowd, nerdy crowd, the ones that just kind of fit in. And some people don't even really mean nothing. They're just trying to fit in where they can get in, pretty much. I remember when I went to high school, Matthew, I was bullied a lot. I wasn't the popular girl. I definitely wasn't the nerdy one, but I was just kind of the geeky one. And by the time I hit middle school and high school, I was like, I had enough. I stood up for myself. But it didn't do me any good. It really didn't get me anywhere in life, and it's never an approach that helps, pretty much. Okay, Washington Coffee. I'm going to drop the membership link for one last time for anybody and give it a few minutes to see if anybody would like to join. And then if you're new to my channel, make sure to like and subscribe. Share us out. I do post over on community tabs. Still want to let y'all know when I'm doing videos and how I'm doing videos. And then I also post over on Facebook a lot of times. Not always, but I do post there too. This is our monthly membership link for anybody. Super thanks and gifts. And we're going to stay on for like another 2 or 3 minutes to get that hour mark in. Here's what we did in our planner. I got so many paperwork. It's crazy. I try my best, but you know what? There are people out there that goes against anyone. Well, you know what, Matthew, though? But that don't mean you have to. Yeah, that doesn't mean you have to, though, honey. That's the difference. Okay. And this is that little dashboard thing I put in. It doesn't really match, but I like it. And so, paperwork. So Mason had me do the under and 7. You're welcome, Matthew. I love you too. I just want to help you, dude. I want you to understand, like, one thing I want y'all to get from my channel. That's why I keep saying, if you're new here, then please do join the channel if you like it. It is optional whether you're a member of the channel or you're just here liking and subscribing. I share a lot of tips and advice on my own life. I share my own testimony, my own walk, how I kind of deal with things. And I've been blessed to have a lot of people that I connect with and they connect with us. I'm autistic like your son, Mason. Yeah, you told me that. You told me that, Matthew. You did. And don't ever be ashamed of that. That's something that's a gift. You're one of God's really unique ones, because Mason's beautiful inside and out. Autism, like if he didn't have autism, me and my husband's had this talk, like Mason is such a special person because of the autism. And I don't say that like, oh, I want him to have it. No one wants that. But he's such a humble, just very special, loving person. And because of him having his struggle, that keeps Mason kind of humble, So I just think there's so much you can learn from life and just people and circumstances. And To me, it just depends. It's no one wants to find out bad news with their health or a disability or a struggle, but those things they really do. They keep us, they remind us, and they teach us. They help us go learn and grow in a way that like you wouldn't if you didn't go through it. Pretty much, that's the best way I could put it. You wouldn't if you didn't go through it. So you know, and it's a very thing. It truly is, you know. There's a lot there's a lot of different things out here. Like I was diagnosed when I was a kid. They never told me. They told my mom and dad I was a slow learner and I'd be a nervous kid and I'd be a nervous adult, and I've always been that. And I had to go back and earn my high school diploma. I went through the school system. I was very blessed. At one point, I said cheated. I definitely wasn't cheated. It was a different time. So they did what the best they knew back then. But I feel like, I always knew with reading, writing, different things, it was more of a struggle for me than what others I seen with it. And I had to learn to kind of accept that and embrace that so that I could do not have feel bad for myself, but that I could do something. It took me Matthew, so I was 30, 38, fixing to turn 39 when I went into high school diploma, and I graduated back in 2024 of June of last year. So it took me 4.5 years. You have to be proud of your accomplishments, pretty much. So yeah, we're gonna jump off here. Who's all here with me? Matthew, Warshi, and Coffee. There's been quite a few. Angie. I hope y'all have a blessed day and a blessed week. Be nice, be kind. I might do another little video, random video at some point today. I can't promise. And I'm gonna jump off here, and I will see y'all later. You too, Angie. Have a good day. Tell your boys I said happy late birthday. It's so sweet. Okay, yes. And my planner decoration lives will always remain Monday. I don't know about other videos. They might be all over the place, but they will still remain on Monday because I use my planner from the beginning of the week to the end of the week. Laugh out loud. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.